Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm very happy to have you here, guys. Today's video is supposed to be a very quick video. Pretty much I want to share with you some layering combos that I am in love with. Some, I think at most one or perhaps two. I've mentioned them briefly in other videos, but I don't think I've ever done a video to highlight these layering combos in particular. So this is the video. Let me not ramble and let's just start with which one to start. I look there because I have there all the fragrances. So let's start with one with Lactea Divina from Paris Corner. You guys, if you have Lactea Divina and if you have Jasmine Wisp, please do yourself a favor and layer these two. How to describe you, like even in the world of layering, you have some layering combos that are good, you have other layering combos that are amazing, and then you have those layering combos that are genuinely out of this world good. They are so good that it's almost like you create a whole new standalone fragrance that's everything you want in that scent profile. And I feel like this is what these two together, this is the vibe or the effect it gives me. So Lactea Divina as a standalone fragrance, this is an inspiration to Blanche Bat. This is all about a beautiful and very full of life nutty tonka bean with something a little bit spicy with a beautiful creamy buttery thick lactonic accord. Yeah, so this is a lactonic fragrance. It feels so layered, a little bit spicy, gentle floral facets, but I wouldn't say this is as floral dominant as, for instance, her Confession from Latafa. But yeah, this is this modern, effortlessly chic, sophisticated. Now, if you want to give, let's just say, more of a playful twist to Lactea Divina, or if you want to, let's just say, just add something else to this DNA, because even though this is rich and dense in itself, but it's not really, how to say, like, it's not really the most complex fragrance, meaning that it's more of a linear fragrance, dare I say. Like, the changes are subtle. It's not like it smells one way in the opening, another way in the heart, and then a completely different way in the dry down. So from this perspective, I'd say it's more of a simplistic, straightforward blend, though it feels very layered and complex in itself, you know? Now, if you add few sprays of Jasmine Wisp to this blend, I think you will become obsessed with this combo, if you ask me. So what Jasmine Wisp adds? It adds, you guys, the most beautiful, creamy, tropical, fruity facet to Lactea Divina. Now, as a reference, I'd use Jasmine Wisp as a topper and Lactea Divina as a base. But this, in warm weather, perhaps you're going out, I don't know, like clubbing, date night with your partner, you're going out with your best friends, and you want something that feels very elevated and put together, but at the same time, you want to smell a little bit different, let's just say. I say this combo is a match made in heaven. Definitely try it. If you have both, do yourself a favor and try it. I think it's almost like they melt into one another. This is how good the combo is. It's almost like you don't know where one starts and where the other one ends, you know? Yeah, but what I wanted to say, you guys, is that Jasmine Wisp adds such a nice, light-hearted playfulness to the blend. This in itself, it's chic, it's modern, it's elevated, it's sophisticated. It's a little bit more on the serious side in a way. Like, it's not like Eclair, think Eclair, you know. This is quite, again, a sophisticated, elegant lactonic fragrance. It's not the kind of lactonic fragrance that has this innate radiance or playfulness about it for some reason, or perhaps it's just now. But to me, it comes across as a little bit more serious, you know. But like I've mentioned, if you do few sprays of Jasmine Wisp or any other inspiration of Erba, Pura or Kirke, but I'd say, especially if you have Jasmine Wisp. If you have Amber Oud Gold from Haramain, I think it could work as well. But the idea is for the fruity accord to feel creamy. So this way it will blend effortlessly into the other creamy, nutty, creamy lactonic, creamy everything that Lactea Divina has. And these two together, oh my god. Yeah, I could just spend so much time just smelling these two together. Brilliant combo, brilliant. And if you have both, please try it and let me know what you think about the combo. So moving on to the next combo, I have a feeling this for sure I've highlighted it before, because I remember doing a dedicated video to Arabians Tonka from Montal. Now this next layering combo, since summer is either up or it's around the corner, let's just say. Currently here it's raining and it's pretty gloomy, but summer is around the corner, let's just say. The thing is, I smell them and I lose my train of thought because they smell so good together, and I genuinely, like, I vouch by these kind of layering combos. Yeah, so this is Arabian Tonka. Feel free to use Arabian Tonka if you have Noir from Paris Corner, if you have a Secret Musk from Khadlaj. any inspiration of Arabians Tonka or the OG if you have it. And if you have, again, red velvet, which is an inspiration of Burberry hair, or if you have Burberry hair, or why not if you have Rave Now for Women, that will do a great job as well. Layer the two together. Again, for some reason this gives me nighttime, when you want something that's powerful, when you want something that, let's just say, maybe you're in the mood to make a statement with your fragrance, you know, like that night you want to go all out, all bold, all loud, all confident. If you want to make a statement with your fragrance, first things first, Arabians Tonka is a great way to make a statement. And if you want, let's just say, to give, again, a little bit more of playfulness, to me, Arabians Tonka, it's bold, it's loud, it's opulent, it's an attention-grabbing type of fragrance. It's that kind of fragrance that you either love it or you hate it, but for sure you will be able to smell it, you know? So this doesn't go unnoticed. As a standalone fragrance, to me, it's quite serious, quite mysterious. Again, to me, I've mentioned in other videos, but every time I need a confidence boost, I wear this fragrance and it makes me feel, I don't know how to describe it, but it makes me feel like I can get things done, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it makes me feel bold and powerful and confident, and this is Arabians Tonka. It's not really the most playful fragrance, let's just say, you know, and if maybe you're in the mood to make it feel a little bit more welcoming and less, not really standoffish, because I mean, I guess it could come across as a standoffish fragrance or the kind of fragrance that smell me but don't come close to me. But if you want to make it feel a little bit more playful, a little bit more feminine, let's just say you want to make it feel, again, a little bit more inviting, if you have, again, red velvet or Burberry hair from Burberry or Rave Now for Women from Latafa, do a few sprays. I'd use this one as a topper because I like what the strawberry adds to the DNA. Now, you have oak moss here, you have oak moss here, so they will just blend into one another. You have a gentle woody accord here, you have a gentle woody accord here. So again, like notes-wise, they share a lot of similar notes, and then the ones that are not similar, it's like they just like blend into one another. So it doesn't smell off, it doesn't smell like you're trying too hard, let's just say, you know, because there are some fragrances that perhaps one on top of the other, they don't give this refined, expansive feeling. Like, they are loud, but they are sharp, and they are, let's just say that it's almost like they struggle for attention, you know what I mean? But when I wear these two together, I never get this feeling. To me, it's like they build up on each other and they just, again, blend into one another. So next two fragrances I want to highlight. I think this one I've mentioned it, but I don't remember the video or if I've posted the video. Anyways, so the next combo is with Mula Mula and Yara Candy by Latafa. You guys, ever since I've discovered this combo, I have to say I look at Yara Candy from such a different lens. For some reason, when I've tested this fragrance as a standalone fragrance, even though I enjoyed how it smelled, I enjoyed the playfulness it radiated, I enjoyed that lightheartedness that it exuded, I enjoyed how girly and fun and happy and uplifting it felt, but for some reason, I never sensed that I could wear it as a standalone fragrance. For me, it lacked that something, you know? But when I wear it layered with Mula Mula or with Kashaf or with Mojo or with any other inspiration or with La Capitale, if you have La Capitale, when I wear it layered with any of these fragrances, like, how to describe you? This is like, if you ask me, this is like a weapon of seduction. This is like a secret recipe, you know? They work in such a beautiful way, and the energy of these two fragrances together. Now, Mula Mula from Byron is this beautiful, like, fake, artificial, sweet strawberry with this hard sugar candy texture in the background, a gentle, dry, woody accord. Mula Mula to me is, you know, like, how to describe, like, if this fragrance would be a woman, you know, those women, like, I don't know, maybe I'm going out, let's just say, with my friends, with my girlfriends, and we go to a specific restaurant in town, and there's, I don't know, there's that woman that is not like she tries to have all the attention on her, but there's just something so mesmerizing about her, and she's a woman that usually, I feel like she's soft and strong at the same time, like, how to even put into words? Yeah, she has something so warm and gentle about her, but at the same time, she has this innate confidence that she exudes, and usually she's very, like, soft in her mannerisms, but again, she exudes this confidence, this Yeah, she's a beautiful balance of both assertive and softness. I feel like this is Mula Mula. Like if Mula Mula would be a woman, this would be the woman I have in my mind. And for some reason, every time I see some of these women, they always smell like something a little bit sweet, something a little bit floral, but they have something about them. Like their fragrance is never the type of fragrance that's like just meh, boring. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've smelled it plenty of times everywhere, like a supermarket, you name it. No, usually she has a fragrance that's a mix of something sweet with a little bit of depth and blended with her personality, with her aura, with her radiance. She just mesmerizes you and everyone, you know? I feel like this is the kind of woman that would wear Mula Mula, or this is the woman I have in my mind when I smell Mula Mula. So yeah, from this perspective, this fragrance makes me feel so good. This is again a pick-me-up kind of fragrance, but when I need something a little bit different than the Arabians Tonka, let's just say. Not that I need to feel more confident and bold, but I need, again, to feel a little bit more soft and feminine and gentle, but with something added. And if you add Yara candy, and if you add Yara candy on top, the strawberry here that shines from the heart till the dry down, it mixes in such a beautiful way with the strawberry in Mula Mula. And Yara candy has this gentle fizziness about it, so something fizzy and a beautiful creamy vanilla. Yeah, creamy vanilla that got to shine so much more. So yes, you guys, when you mix these two together, if you have, by the way, any of these two fragrances or other fragrances similar, do yourself a favor and try this combo. For me, this is again date night with your partner, or perhaps, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit too dangerous for a first date with someone, if you ask me, but you do whatever makes you feel good. But I feel like date night with your partner, or you're going out with your girlfriend and you cannot wait to catch up, you know, to have a glass of Prosecco. Yeah, that's the vibe to me. So those two, I love the combo. Now another combo that again I'm obsessed with, you guys, and I cannot wait for an occasion to wear it. Not any kind of occasion, like, I don't know, for some reason, again, this gives me date night or going out with your best friends in town. I have an inspiration of Hypnotic Poison from Dior. This is from Haifa Perfumes. And I have here Aris L'Absolu from Arabia Prestige. You guys, these two fragrances together. If you have Shagaf Oud Tonka, if you have Velvety Tonka from Rogue, or if you have Aris L'Absolu, to me, what this fragrance adds to, I will do a dedicated review where I will compare with Velvety Tonka from Rogue and with Shagaf Oud Tonka from Swiss Arabian. For some reason, I've postponed doing that video for such a long time because I felt like I kind of have a good feeling of how this fragrance smells like because I've worn it a lot. But I feel like for the other fragrances, I need to test them a little bit more to be able to do a review and a comparison between those three. But I will do it. I will just test them again or tomorrow and I will film a video. But I feel like what the DNA of this fragrance, Aris L'Absolu, adds to Hypnotic Poison. Hypnotic Poison, it's a classic in the world of fragrances. It's, again, I feel like that fragrance that will go in the book of history for some reason when it comes to perfumes. Everything perfumery related, if you mention Hypnotic Poison, it makes a statement, you know, effortlessly it makes a statement. But I feel like with this comes the fact that a lot of women smell like Hypnotic Poison, either EDP, either EDT. And when you want to smell like Hypnotic Poison, but you want something, you want that je ne sais quoi about it, if you add this fragrance, you guys, again, speechless. And I'm not one to lose my words a lot, you know. Yeah, these two, yeah. I can already smell the two in the air. Why I love this combo so much is because Aris L'Absolu already shares a lot of similarities, like structure-wise. It has that beautiful almondy accord, it has a touch of tonka bean, a little bit of vanilla, you know. But if this fragrance, let's just say, smells, to me this fragrance smells like marzipan and like something from an medicinal almondy accord with that cherry, that specific cherry that's used as decor in cocktails, in mocktails, that you can eat it. It's like a jelly, confiat, I don't know how to say it in English, but anyways, it's this kind of cherry. And if you add the DNA of Hypnotic Poison, again, this to me, this embodies such sensual, womanly energy about it. Not a sensual, girly energy, a sensual, seductive, womanly energy about it. So again, if you have Shagaf Oud Tonka, if you have, I haven't tried it with Shagaf Oud Tonka, but I feel like this fragrance, compared with the other fragrances that I've mentioned, to me, It feels a little bit more simplistic and straightforward. Shaka Fu Tonka feels a little bit more complex, and let's just say it goes through a bit more of a development. This I'd say it follows more of a linear development. So yeah, if you have this and others, I'd recommend you to try it with this. If you don't have this, but you have others inspired by Velvet Tonka, or if you have Velvet Tonka, of course try it with those. It's not worth purchasing a fragrance just for layering purposes. Yeah, I don't know why the woman that would wear these two fragrances together, that woman is dangerous. Brilliant combo, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant combo. And I'm telling you, I cannot wait to have an occasion where I will reach for these two. Without being dramatic now, without being anything, this is that kind of combo that once you do it, you can't stop doing it. Because it makes Hypnotic Poison feel a little bit more different, a little bit more complex, a little bit more unique. And you'll be addicted to this combo. Like even now as I'm smelling it, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to go somewhere, to dress up nice, to do my hair, to do my makeup, to apply glitter everywhere on my body, and to apply these two fragrances together. Yeah, so those were the layering combinations I wanted to highlight in today's video. If you try any of these combinations, let me know how you feel about them. I genuinely hope you'll enjoy them as much as I do, because these are layering combinations. These are like must-try layering combos. If you have these fragrances in your collection or similar fragrances, do yourself a favor and try them and let me know what you think about them. I don't think I can pick a favorite because I love all of them so much. And again, like I've mentioned, these are the kind of layering combos that, these are like my staple combos, you know, like when I want, I don't know, maybe when I'm having like a rough day perhaps, or maybe when I'm too much in my mind and let's just say my mind takes me in a not so happy direction, and I want a fragrance that makes me feel good, that, I don't know, that again makes me feel, you know. These layering combos I know I can count on, and I know it's a lot to say, but fragrances generally do have such a strong, not only impression, but such a strong impact on my mood, on how I feel, on everything, legit everything. I told you this about myself, but a day doesn't go by or I don't go to my fragrance collection to smell, I don't know how many fragrances. Yeah, to me fragrance is like aromatherapy, you know, like fragrance just connects you with your inner world, with your creativity, with your softness, with the artist inside of you, I feel like. And to me this is what the layering does to me. It connects me with the artist inside, you know. So thank you so much for watching. Like I've mentioned, if you've tried any of these combos, let me know how you feel about them. I will see you in my next video, but until then I want to wish you an amazing day wherever you are. Bye guys.